What's up, guys? We are here, or I am here, at Carowinds, as you can see behind me. It is my first time ever here at Carowinds. I was supposed to come here in March of last year, but COVID unfortunately messed that trip up, and I'm totally stoked to be here. One big reason why I'm here is because of that right there, Fury 325. As you all know, Fury is one of the greatest roller coasters in the world. One of the greatest coasters ever built. And today I'm going to be riding it for the first time ever. But anyways, like I was saying, I'm here at Carowinds and getting ready to head into the park now. I'm gonna be here for a few hours today. Park closes at 8 p.m. It's currently 4:30. And then I'm gonna be here for a full day tomorrow. So I am stoked, and I'm heading straight to Fury right now. So let's get to it. So I have a gold pass this year for Carowinds. My lovely girlfriend got me one for our 1-year anniversary this year. And when I got here to the park, they offered me a physical season pass card, which I only had it on my phone, but yeah, I'll go ahead and take this, you know, keep it as a keepsake, you know, because I live in Indiana, so I'm not always going to be a season pass holder for Carowinds, so I will definitely keep this forever, so I will always know that I was a season pass holder for Carowinds at some point in my lifetime. So right now, like I said, I'm heading back towards Fury to get my first ride on it. It's a good chance I'll probably marathon it today or tonight. I'm pretty much guessing where it's at. I'm pretty much just walking towards the ginormous 325-foot lift hill. Now, as I mentioned at the beginning of the video, I was supposed to come here in March of last year, but COVID ended up shutting down Carowinds for their whole regular season. I know they opened up for some of their holiday seasonal events, but yeah, basically now they're open obviously for the 2021 season, and you know, this is kind of a redemption trip for me, and super stoked to be here. Crowds aren't looking too terrible. It's a Tuesday afternoon right now, so I don't expect the crowds to be like ridiculously busy, but at the same time it is summer, so kids are out of school. You know, parents may take off work a couple days or something, so yeah. And there is Hurler, and I know what that means. I know what is right around the corner. That would be Fury. Time to see this incredible, iconic view right here. Yes, there it is. That awesome looking sign. I've been waiting to see this for a long time. There she is, Fury 325. Wow. So stoked to be here, guys.
15 minutes. At this time, please remove all
Please get ready to walk. Alright guys, so I just got off my very first ride on Fury. I was row 5, seat 3. Oh my gosh. That was insane. I know this coaster is, what, 6 years old now? It's, oh my goodness, it was insane. I'm definitely probably going to be marathoning this the rest of the night. See what it feels like from different vantage points on the train. Definitely want to try and get a front row ride at least before I leave Carowinds this week. So, but yeah, my first ride was row 5, seat 3. I'd like to get a back row in too, so definitely gonna see what we can get. They're letting us choose our own rows, so that's a good thing. So I'll be able to pick and choose, you know, what rows I want to do at what time. So, but oh my word, this ride is insane. If you've never been to Carowinds, never ridden Fury 325, you need to get here and ride it. It is incredible. On that road, it was seat 2, so I was mistaken the first time when I said it was seat 3. But that back row, that back row just hauled its way through the course. It was so fast, so much airtime. It's incredible. Now I think I'll do one last ride for today and try to get a front row ride in for that. Then I may go ride a couple other things here. But yes, the middle, row 5, and the very back, row 8, both were incredible. So I'm definitely excited to see what row number 1 is like. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that now. So just finished my ride on row 1. I think that was my favorite so far. Row 1 was absolutely crazy fast. It was so fast. You could definitely feel that 95 miles per hour in the front row. Completely insane. Just overall phenomenal ride. Anywhere you sit. I'll probably try to sit in the other rows that I did not sit in today, tomorrow when I come back. I may get one more ride in before the park closes at 8 tonight. It's like 6:20 now, so I got about an hour and a half before the park closes. So might get one more ride in. I'm kind of hungry now, so probably get some food. But yeah, one row, or row 1, completely unbelievable. So I just got off of my 4th ride on Fury today, and they unfortunately had a employee up there assigning people to rows, so I did not get to pick my own row. So I got assigned to the very back row, row 8 again. So that was my second ride on the back row, which I'm not entirely mad about, but I did kind of want to see what it was like in each of the 8 different rows by themselves, but it's all good. Of course, it was a fantastic ride, as it was before in the 8th row. But as of now, I think my night here is complete at Carowinds. It's just about 8 o'clock now, so the park is closing for the night. I'm gonna be heading back to my hotel for the evening. I am staying here on property at the Spring Hill Suites, which is literally right in the parking lot of Carowinds, pretty much right here on property. So it's a nice, easy, say 5-minute or less walk from the hotel here to the park. So I highly recommend staying at that hotel if you were here visiting Carowinds. I'm going to be doing a review of that hotel and a room tour and everything like that, so stay tuned for that. Good afternoon, folks. This is day 2 here at Carowinds. Well, really, it's my first full day here. As you previously saw, I was here for a few hours last night. Had a fantastic time riding Fury 325 for the first time, and rode it 4 times last night. That is the only ride that I rode in the park last night. So today I'm going to be riding everything else. I have credits here at Carowinds that I need to get, considering I've never been here before until last night. But that is the plan for today. Excited about Copperhead Strike. Looking forward to Intimidator to see what that is like compared to Fury. Looking forward to Afterburn. So many rides here that, you know, just kind of anticipating to see, you know, how they stack up to other rides around the country. So we're gonna get this day started. Just making my way over to the park from the Spring Hill Suites. You guys already know I stayed there last night and highly recommend staying there if you're gonna be coming to the park, especially if you're gonna be doing multiple days here. I highly recommend it. You see Intimidator over there testing. Looks like it is stuck on the lift hill. Fury's also been testing while I've been walking over here as well. So hopefully no rides are closed today. You should see Fury coming along its course over here. And Fury was just spectacular. I mean, that ride met every expectation I have, and it probably exceeded it as well. But that treble clef turnaround right there, going under the walkway into the park, that element is just so awesome. I would not expect what it had to offer at all. I mean, it was just insane. Now, I saw the other sign inside the park that shows you which side is South Carolina and which side is North Carolina. This one has some pretty good placement with Fury in the background and everything. And just looking at Fury, it's just a work of art, man. And we are back in this beautiful entrance of Carowinds. It's a beautiful day so far. Hopefully it stays this way today. It should. So I've decided that my first ride of the day is going to be Nighthawk. I've heard many people recommend to go to this ride first, just because the capacity is so terrible on it, and the line usually gets super long. I haven't ridden a ride like Nighthawk since Firehawk at Kings Island. So I believe they got the trains from Firehawk, is to my knowledge, I think. But I'm excited to ride this again, see how good it is. We're about 7 minutes away from the park opening, and there's already this line for Nighthawk. It's look too long, so I may get on here within the first 10-15 minutes maybe. We'll see. So we finally made it to the station. This ride has terrible capacity, and they're only running one train. I could have sworn on Firehawk and Kings Island they ran 2 trains, but yeah, it took forever. It took about 45 minutes to get through the queue. We're finally here in station, get ready to get on row 1, so we're gonna do it finally. So that was about a 45-minute wait on Nighthawk. It wasn't bad. It was pretty cool how it went over the water and everything. It was, those types of coasters aren't my favorite, but not bad at all. It was just terrible capacity, terrible dispatching, but I mean, can't really help that if they're running one train and the capacity is already terrible as is. So, but you know, it was a pretty decent ride. Next up, we're going to be checking out Intimidator. This is one of the rides here at Carowinds that has pretty good theming. I know the Intimidator at King's Dominion also has similar theming, but As you can see, it's based off of Dale Earnhardt. Pretty cool. Another B&M. Let's see how this compares to Fury. So just got off Intimidator. It was alright. I think I like Diamondback at Kings Island better as far as a B&M Hyper goes. Definitely did not compare to Fury, obviously. Kind of crawled through some of its layout. I didn't have as much airtime as I thought it would. And I was sitting row 14, so... but it was a pretty decent ride. It's a good coaster for the collection that this park has. I'm gonna try out Afterburn. Hear pretty good things about this B&M invert. So yeah, Afterburn was a pretty solid invert, not bad at all. Had some really cool things that it implemented with its layout. There was a couple of trenches you went through, and one of them you kind of shot out of it, kind of like similar to like how Volcano at King's Dominion did. Really cool stuff in there. But yeah, really solid invert. Pretty excited about this one. This is Carowinds' newest coaster, Copperhead Strike. In line for Copperhead Strike, here is the new water ride for Carowinds that was supposed to open last year in the water park. It's a racing water slide where you can race against other people. It's like a lot of fun. It's a great day to be in the water park. It is super hot out here. Also, this queue for Copperhead Strike has pretty decent theming. You got some like old-timey cars down here and some buildings that are posted up along the queue. Pretty nice theming. So just got off Copperhead Strike, and that ride was really good. Like, it was a lot better than I thought it was going to be, and it was a lot longer than I thought it would be. The hang time on the inversions was awesome. I rode front row on it, and I'd say I would recommend the front row. I was sitting right in the other rows, but the front row was really awesome on Copperhead Strike. I ended up stopping for lunch after I got off of Copperhead Strike, and I stopped over here at I think this place is called the Blue Ridge Country Kitchen. I've heard good things about this place, and I got the rotisserie chicken tender basket. It's pretty good, not bad. I think I'm gonna pass on riding a boomerang today. Just not really feeling it. It's not a credit that I'm willing to get here. I can get pretty much anywhere else, and I've already gotten before, so I'll pass. Just got off of the Carolina Gold Rusher. I didn't really know what to expect from that coaster, but it was like a mine train. It was pretty fun. Had a couple things I didn't expect in there, and it was a lot faster than I thought it would be. And it even went through a tunnel too as well. So it was a lot of fun. Well, I guess I'm gonna go ahead and do a hurler, even though I really don't want to. I hear nothing but terrible things about this coaster. Really don't ever want to do it, but I'm just gonna do it for the credit. So let's get it over with. Well, that was pretty painless. It was a walk-on, so I'd say it was definitely worth getting on to get the credit. It wasn't too painful or anything. There was a lot of straight track in there, a little tiny bit of air time, not much. Wasn't horrible, but it wasn't great. Glad I got it, especially since it was a walk-on though. So I'm gonna go ahead and get Vortex as well. I'm not super excited about this credit either, because I have not heard good things about this B&M stand-up either. But B&M is my favorite manufacturer, so figured I'll give it a chance. As you can see, it's going up the lift hill now. So they just shut Vortex down because of weather in the area. I guess there may be some lightning or something. Pretty sure Fury's still running though, but Vortex is shut down because of it. So yeah, that's where we're at. I'm not sure if I'm gonna wait in this line though. Not sure how long this weather delay is going to be. I'm not sure if this is even worth to wait for. So we shall see. So it does look like they've started to shut down all the rides because of the weather. Again, not sure how long it's going to be. Fury was running a few minutes ago, now it's not running. Yeah, so I'm just going to kind of find somewhere to go chill until this weather passes through. It looks like there's just some clouds. It must be thundering and lightning pretty near the park, so no, we'll see.
Let's line you guys up right over here.
So the National Weather Service, I just looked it up on my phone, has declared a strong thunderstorm for this area until 4 p.m. So yeah, it looks like we're gonna be stuck doing nothing for the next 15 to 20 minutes. So hopefully this thing passes through, that way we can get some more of these rides, but hopefully it clears some of these people out for a little bit, so that way these lines will be shorter. I mean, the last few rides that I rode, there's been hardly any lines at all. Hurler was a walk-on. Vortex was a 1-train, 2-train wait. So not sure what the bigger rides like Fury, Intimidator, Copperhead, I'm not sure what those are looking like right now, or what they were looking like before the park delayed all their rides. But we'll see. There's a lot of people heading towards the exits, as you can see. A lot of people a lot of people heading towards the exits. I'm assuming they, yep, we got some people here coming from the water park. I'm assuming all the water park rides have shut down as well because you can't be swimming when there's lightning in the area. So, yep, you guys updated. So interesting fact about this carousel here at Carowinds. This carousel was purchased and placed in my hometown of Evansville, Indiana in 1923, I believe. And it was moved here to Carowinds. I'm not sure exactly when, but I just found out recently that this carousel is from my hometown of Evansville, Indiana. So that's really cool. I would not have expected something like that to be in Evansville or be shipped to here from Evansville. Got people out here waiting for them to open the line back up to Fury. I believe there's still people inside the, yeah, I can see them up there. There's people still inside the station waiting to, for them to open the ride back up, but all these people just made it to where they closed off the line so that way no more people could get in line once that storm started coming through. So now they're all waiting to get back in line. So this right here is the Carolina Cyclone. It is closed, so I definitely will not be getting this credit today. Not so sure I'd want to get it today anyway. Yeah, no action going on over there. The app said the ride was down and the exit and entrance is blocked off anyway, so you can see it's kind of like the corkscrew at Cedar Point, how it goes over the midway like that. So I think instead of waiting on rides like Fury or any other great rides that this park has, once this weather passes, I think we're just gonna go straight for this Wild Mouse. I need this credit, and it's been a good while since I've ridden a Wild Mouse, so I don't see why not. Well, it's almost 5:15 and coasters still have not reopened here. I mean, if you can see around, it's pretty clear. It's pretty clear. Besides, I guess back behind Fury, there's still a little bit of darker clouds, but other than that, it's pretty clear out here. So hopefully within the next 10-15 minutes I can get these coasters back up and going. So finally, 2 hours later, finally got on something, and it was a Vortex. It was not that good, but got it done, got the credit. We out, we're going to Ricochet now.
Grab onto the level. Carowinds is not responsible.
So Ricochet was pretty sneaky. It was had a few things in there that surprised me a little bit. There was a little bit of airtime. Thing was jerking me all around the seat. I had a whole cart to myself because I'm a single rider, and capacity for that is 4 per cart. So most people are here in pairs or groups of 4 or something like that, but yeah, so I just had a whole cart to myself, and it was pretty fun. A lot more fun than I thought it was gonna be. So we're gonna end this day the right way in the only way that I need to end this day, and that is with at least 1 or 2 more rides on my new #1 coaster. I know Fury is not the best roller coaster, but it's my #1. Anyway, real quick, I've heard this so many times today, and I don't know if it's just a thing down here in North Carolina / South Carolina, or if it's just a general public thing, but it kind of is a pet peeve of mine now, and that's when people call Fury 325 the Fury. I've heard so many people say today, like, hey, are you gonna go ride the Fury, or have you rode the Fury yet today? And it just bugs me when people call it the Fury, because it's Fury 325. I don't know, it's just a OCD pet peeve of mine. I don't know if it's just what people call it here in Carolina or what, but man, just call it Fury 325. It sounds way cooler than the Fury. Well guys, that's gonna do it from Carowinds. I enjoyed my day and a half here. It was incredible. This is now one of my favorite parks, and Fury back there has now become my #1 coaster. As I said earlier, it is just incredible. It lived up to all the hype that I gave it and everybody else gave it. Even though it's 6 years old, it still is insane. And sorry guys, my GoPro ended up dying in the middle of my outro. But I was saying, Fury has definitely taken my #1 spot for my favorite coaster. It's just incredible. It lived up to every expectation and probably surpassed it that I had of it. But I'm definitely going to try and make it back here once or twice before the season's over. Again, I have a season pass this year, but I live all the way in Indiana, so it may be kind of difficult to get back here as often as I would like, but we'll see what happens. But anyways guys, thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, help support the channel, and I'll keep the content coming. Thanks guys.